Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. The time has come, hasn't it?
Yeah, as you can see by my outfit, I'm wearing net shirts, which tells you I'm ready for a holiday.
The time has come. Our friends, our lovers, our supporters.
Lovers?
Yes,
Oh, you got lovers?
maybe.
Okay, I see what you're going to be doing on this break.
Yeah.
Mm.
Welcome to the season finale of season 2, Banter and Belief podcast. Wah, wah.
Mhm.
It's been a time.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
You know what I find most interesting about this is that I remember your face when I said, let's go for a studio. And you were like, oh, I thought we were going to do this virtual thing for a whole year. But I want to commend you, my friend, because for every episode we recorded this season, you had to travel.
Yeah, some train delays here and there, some train cancellations. Some trains didn't end up getting to my actual destination, and then I had to pay taxi to get home. Which how I didn't claim back for that, I don't know.
I was going to say.
Yeah. The train delays were the annoying ones, to be honest.
Yeah, but I want to shout you out for that.
Actually, I always just came straight from security shift.
I don't know how you did that, because I'm sure you guys would have heard us speak on the episode about the fact that B has he has a part-time job that he does on the side of his
I'm your doorman.
his work. And when he was going to take that on, I was so proud, but I was also so worried because I knew that he was doing a lot already, and him having to fit that in.
This to work.
Imagine that. So it's
those were the rough ones. The ones where I would what's it called? I would work Friday, and that time we used to start later. Okay. No, we started the same time, but I used to take the later train.
Yes.
So I would sleep in the staff room for like an hour or two, then take the train for 2 hours, 40-something minutes, and come record. But then I started taking the 6-something train, which removes the sleep. So I just hang out at Cafe Nero because I get a free drink because I did 12 points in my Vitality life insurance app.
That's good.
This is not a sponsor for Vitality, but Vitality, if you want to sponsor me, please. I try to keep my streak up.
Please.
I'm the silver layer now in that, so
yes.
Very happy.
Well, thank you, friend. I mean, season 2 has been interesting. I think that obviously us recording in the same space gave me room for my momentary crash outs.
Yeah.
And I am a very strong opinionated person.
You don't say.
But mostly because I don't like
You don't like the
I don't like no I don't like injustice. I don't like people being mean. Like, I'm not a mean person, and I don't, for example, I'm the kind of person that could stop being friends with you because you were disrespectful to a waiter. Like, because I'm like, this person is just doing their job. You wouldn't want your boss to talk badly to you, but here you are. And the only reason you thought it was okay to talk bad to your driver, your security guard, your waiter, is because you believe that you're above them. So it's that kind of thing where, anyway, I'm not friends with people like that anyway, but I find it very difficult to coexist with people like that. And unfortunately, because I am, these days more active on social media, I get exposed to certain things where I'm like, that's not right. So I've had this space to also get my thoughts out there to people. And sometimes I think when you say certain things, it's always nice to know that you're not alone and people share your sentiment as well, because sometimes you might feel like you're being a bit harsh. I would say that I sometimes can be harsh, but also for me, it's always been that case of kindness is free. So if you choose to be the opposite, I'm like, why? Because I feel like kindness is easier. You actually have to go out of your way to be mean, because you have to think of insults. You have to think of, ways, and then you have to double down on being mean. But kindness is just smile at this person here, give a $5 to that homeless person there, call your friend to check on them, do the little things, that they need. So honestly, I would say that having a podcast has given me an insight into a world I didn't think, because prior to being on this podcast, I wasn't very active on social media.
Oh yeah, no,
I wasn't very active. I'm not famous.
Yes,
But it's
I bet you one
also...
day you're going to go to Nigeria, so I'll be like, I know you from somewhere.
Oh dear God, please, I beg. But I'm sure Nigerians know me because they've dragged my bra strap here and back. Like they've just done me whatever. But I think I've just met some amazing people. I'm now mutuals with people that I've admired from afar. And you know, if
all from this podcast.
Yes, because I would say that this podcast gave me.
I can't.
No, because
nobody know me.
I would say
nobody they message me. Nothing.
I would say that the podcast just gave
group
me.
what's it called? That your group one time that wanted to use that to trap me or drag me. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that time. Yeah, but once again, because
the way the Lord protected.
It's
the way I run.
It's just I think that this podcast gave me confidence because people don't know I'm very shy. It's easier for me to talk because the camera's here. If I was talking to people, it's a different ball game. Same with my TikTok. If I'm on my camera, my phone, I could just say whatever. But in social settings, I get very overstimulated. I'm the person at the function where people are going, "Are you all right? Are you okay? Are you all right? Are you okay?" Because I very quickly go into my shell. So this, you know, I've met really nice people that literally found me just because of this podcast. In fact, there was someone I was doing a live and that person joined my live because they recognized me on the FYP from this podcast. They knew me from the podcast first.
Oh yeah, one of our guests, you said the daughter knew who you were.
Yes. So she listened to our podcast before I ever walked into her parents' store. And then we went there. We had a collaboration with them. Speaking of, we had our first collaboration with the Ike stores this season. We got to talk to a business owner of a very beautiful store. Got some, cheeky freebies here and there.
Yeah.
And it was our only episode this season outside of the studio.
Outside of the studio, yeah. That's
we had a guest. We had the lovely Derek Osaze.
Yeah.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Your episode was amazing. I actually went back to watch the episode.
That was really
post edit. It was a very, very good episode, and it's nice to see how far our friends have come since we all met at university. What would you say your favorite episode this season was, and why?
I think it has to be the first one.
Yeah.
When we clapped, we looked at each other and we both.
That's our intro.
And that became our intro. Because it was just like, oh shit,
we're doing this.
We're actually doing this, but we're even doing it a bit more serious. Yeah. I think that one because the people always say, oh, the starting is hard. Obviously, we had already started the podcast, but starting it
with more commitment.
The financial commitment of doing this podcast, guys, is you really gotta love it. You really gotta love it to do it,
Yeah.
Boy, that's some serious freaking financial commitment. Jesus Christ.
Tell me about it.
I'm actually tired. But that was that first one was one of my favorite. Because I think we shot 2 episodes that time as well. So, and another favorite was when Arsenal won the Premier League. So I got to wear my Arsenal jersey and come to the studio and celebrate. With all you fellow Arsenal fans, as we celebrated winning the Premier League.
No, forever.
Exactly.
No,
whatever the weather.
Whatever the weather.
Very well said.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'll say those were my favorites. I did wish we got more guests in, so I really enjoyed speaking to Derek, and even speaking to Derek gave me, and I've told you my big idea for what
I'm not
to do
fully on
next.
board yet, but I'm thinking about it.
We have to figure out logistics to do that. If we figure out the logistics, then maybe. But we have to figure out the logistics to do that. But yeah, really enjoyed that conversation as well. So yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good. So the funny thing is, like, I don't. It's crazy to say, but I didn't feel as hands-on this year.
You don't say.
So last time I did the creating of the content and things like that. Like, me and Van were doing everything. Like, and we're not doing YouTube
barely
then, yeah. So me and Van were doing everything. So, like, a lot of the task was on, like, just us. But this year we decided to get like an editor as well, and Van handled the whole social media part. So I was literally just like making sure audio was fine, clipping and scheduling stuff. So I didn't feel as hands-on. And I think somehow that actually helped me a bit as well, because I think I would have gotten overwhelmed, especially with everything else I had going on. That would have probably like made me like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. You know.
You say that, but it also helped me because I've grown.
Yeah, see, Van is a full social media manager. If you want someone to help you grow your YouTube, she can run ads, she does campaigns, she does captions, she can pick your best bits. Van can you can legit go apply for a social media role, like social media manager role, content strategist role, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but
if your company ever wants to do that, you can be like,
I got you.
I can pick this up, just add a bit, add the extra.
Yeah, but even the growth I was even to, like, obviously aside like my skills, because once again, prior to this I was not social media savvy. I just wasn't, right? But I was only doing it for like pop and drop.
Oh yeah.
And that was all right, but it was just maybe every week or every other week. But this one was daily, like 5 to 6 days a week. But also, I've grown in the way of working with people. I won't say I don't work very well with people, but because I have a goal in mind and I'm very big on excellence, I would rather just do it. How do I say it? In uni, I was your dream person to work with.
Oh,
I would happily do it by myself and let you get credit as long as my grade is high. Like, I would rather, you understand? But I realized that collaborative working also means you plug in the gap. So, for example, I noticed that you're taking so much on, and I feel like me being able to even do socials and take on a lot of the keeping tabs on stuff gave you respite, because I was not just your co-host, I'm your friend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, look, he's busy, he's neck deep with Quad Rhythm, he's neck deep with Agbon Style. Van, you can take this on. Come on, like, just do it. And I didn't want a situation, because I know that if you did it, you would do it to a certain standard. I didn't want that standard to falter just because you want heavily. Do you understand? So I felt the need to kind of, push a bit more. And in that vein as well, I really learned a lot with how social media works, the kind of language, what people want to hear. I know it. By the way, it's not everything that I put on social media, and I know what we can do to go viral. But I don't want us to be that podcast that's like, these ones are this. But obviously, if you go to the YouTube, you see the full form, you see the full episode, and you see how much of a deep dive we go into certain things. But I'm also glad that our comment section is sane. I'm not joking, because some of the things that we touch on, you would think that we would get a lot of backlash. But I'm like, okay, we've carved an audience, and one of the things that I want us to do, and I know we'll get there, but in season 3, is I want us to build a community, because I also like the fact that a lot of our followers are like-minded people. They share our ideals, so it's very difficult for us to be misunderstood on socials, because our followers we're growing slowly, but we're not growing in a way that random people are just following us because they want gossip, or because they want to see which pastor we'll drag next, or they want to see who we're gonna. Do you see what I'm saying? But I like the fact that this has given me an opportunity to work on my on my speaking skills, because I do get this DM a lot. I won't tell you guys the other DM because you guys need to leave me alone. But there's a DM, the common consensus I get is that we work very well together on screen. We have very good speaking chemistry. I'm not joking. People tell us like, do you know that you guys are very funny? And you guys bounce off of each other. Like,
no, I just let Van rant. That's just it.
You let me rant.
I just not let you like you need my permission. I mean, like when you're ranting, I just allow you to be.
Okay. Anyway, so
Jesus Christ,
it's fine.
You can't even say something without. Now you sound like those people you were talking about. That take things out of context and turn your words.
When I actually said I let you rant, I was like, do I rant that much?
Oh.
Because that means that you liking my opinion to ranting.
Can we do? And
imagine if I said, all B does on this podcast is lament. That's not all you do on this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, fair. Maybe I spoke too soon.
The Book of Lamentations.
Featuring Brandon or something.
Now we need to get to what's a happy book in the Bible.
Does the Bible have happy books? I was going to say Proverbs, but it costs people fools a lot.
No.
Psalms was a lot of lamentation. Ecclesiastes was basically a gut punch. Leviticus was an apology of just
the book of Songs of Solomon.
Yeah.
That's where I want to get to.
Come on.
From Lamentations.
The burning loins and them things.
You know. What did he say about her hair was as black as something like the goat or something?
You guys be using that verse as a reason to... But B, season 3, you never know. I might have a lot of stories. I might have a lot of stories for y'all of what I do on my holiday. I ain't doing nothing. I'm such a scary cat. I'm so vanilla. No, I wouldn't say I'm vanilla. I would say I'm publicly vanilla. And I feel like there's certain things where, till today, I'll say certain things and my friends will be like, oh, really? And that's why I don't talk.
You're publicly vanilla?
That's why I don't talk. In fact, my TikTok people have got a glimpse into my caramel side.
Oh.
Yeah. But a lot of you be like, I feel like, my love also said it, that I have a way I present myself, which I understand. I have a way I present myself. So it's very, very difficult for you to see me in certain situations, which is fine. Because I do love the element of surprise. I've been described as an onion. There's always another layer to me. And only certain people get a privilege to experience that layer, which I love. So maybe season 3, I'll come back in my full shell, because I've got a few messages about, why'd you talk about that? Why'd you say it like that? No. And you guys forget I'm 32. I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, what do you think I'm going to be talking about?
So you're telling us you are not vanilla?
I'm not. At all. I'm really not vanilla.
Wow.
I do present as vanilla, maybe because people are judgmental, maybe because...
So you're masking?
Masking, not necessarily. I would say that I'm being... I just believe that not everyone deserves a privilege into, like, seeing who I really am. If you're my friend, you know me. To be honest, you still do a little... When I say certain things, you're like, but you're my friend. You're one of my closest friends in the whole world. And you're still like...
I just like reacting that way when you speak about this thing.
Pardon?
I just like reacting that way when you speak about these things.
Why?
It's fun. Okay, sorry, vanilla with chocolate syrup.
Listen.
Sorry, caramel.
Don't worry. But I will come into my full element. I'm just easing you guys in.
I'm very much vanilla. I have been told I am vanilla, so
yeah,
I take it.
Disappointingly so.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like vanilla with chocolate syrup, so.
On what?
That's in the ice cream, vanilla with chocolate syrup.
In a bowl? I don't know how you like to take your ice cream on a person. In a bowl. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. See, I have definitely... Because why did you have to take it there?
Take it where?
Why on the person?
Because I wanted you to be specific, because we're talking about, vanilla.
No,
I'm like,
I was talking about ice cream.
How do you like it?
I know we're using it as an analogy, but I was generally saying... sorry, euphemism. Hey, I was able.
I
was genuinely talking about, I like vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup, like the chocolate.
Because people do purchase syrup for different reasons. I just wanted you to be specific.
Okay, fine.
Vanilla.
Oh,
please,
so
that's funny. I am
dying.
I am. But okay, so what would you say you've learned this season? Like, as a person, like, oh, after this season, I see myself as more this and this and this, you know? Or less, or what have you learned?
I learned that I can actually see things through.
Yes. You run 5K.
Oh, okay. You know what? So this is something about me, right? That is very, it's not even frustrating, but this is just something about
you don't celebrate your wins.
Not celebrate it.
Ooh.
I actually tend to forget.
If I run 5K, I promise you guys will think I won the Olympic gold medal.
I actually tend to forget that I do things or that I did something. So I ran that 5K, obviously very happy with it. And it really did switch something in my brain about trying to see things through and things like that. That's genuinely what I wanted from it. But I totally forget about like when you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. That did happen. Or that did happen within even this time frame of like the podcast, the podcast happening. I think I get very like hyper focused on something or an issue. So because of that, I don't tend to think about other things. So sometimes I don't see the whole board anymore. I'm just seeing like that.
Yeah.
That little bit that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, well, what did I learn? So to be honest, I think this season I've just been very like go. I've not really had a lot of time to like sit back and think or introspect. Or usually I do things like that on the train, but nowadays I'm literally just sleeping on the train.
Yeah.
You know, so I haven't had a lot of chance to do that. So if you ask me, what did I learn? What did I become? I can't tell you. All I can tell you is that I define money. That's all I'm looking for. So yeah. So I don't have anything I learned.
I think I'm the opposite though. I think I learned quite a few things.
You be going on about like this happened, you take it in, it becomes part of you. You know.
I don't understand what's going on, guys. Why haven't you subscribed? Why haven't you subscribed to our channel? Me, I'm tired of.
Everybody does this.
I'm tired of.
Everybody does this. Guys, subscribe.
I'm tired of begging you guys. I don't understand what else you guys want. We give you guys every week. No, seriously, sometimes.
No, they can actually tell us that we missed a few weeks.
But guess what? Sometimes you guys wait for your faves for 2-3 months and they won't even tell you what's going on. They won't even give you content in the interim. We give them content in the interim. That's your business, guys.
See,
subscribe.
Actually, no, to be honest, you're making it feel like we're kind of begging it.
We're looking like begs, and that's not my brand.
You have to subscribe.
That's not my brand.
If you don't have to subscribe, just press the subscribe and be like, okay, you know what.
Guys, can I re-emphasize that this is free of charge? It doesn't cost you anything. 2 seconds, pam, and we're done. So please go press, as we're talking now, press the button. Thank you, because I'm putting in all this effort. Look at my wig, look at my skirts. You people are stressing me, oh. Please, we have milestones to reach, so please go and subscribe and click the the notification button as well.
Don't be clicking notification.
That's fine. Okay, subscribe. Let's not do too much. Subscribe. Thank you.
I'm real. I'll just say do what I do. Subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe.
So that you just watch something one time and put a comment there.
Exactly, and that's it. That's all we're asking for. So let's get back to the episode, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye.
Why'd you say like that?
I love that for you, but my head is just like...
No, because one thing that challenged me, must I say, is my outfits. Because I had to do makeup every episode, style my hair, change my jewelry, pick up my clothes. work on my posture, be camera ready. This is, oh, by the way, so just so you guys know, this is, how do I say this? I've never been a girly girl. Something that disturbs my mom a lot. I'm not joking. Oh Jesus, I feel so sorry for that woman sometimes, because she really thought I would be like this fashionista babe that would just be in heels and long dresses all the time. I have a lot of clothes, by the way. I have a lot of wigs, jewelry, but when it comes to outfits, I believe in being comfortably stylish. So I could wear this dress, but you look at my feet, it will be trainers. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I like slacks, so I like 2 pieces. I like flare. I like being comfortable. I like baggy clothes and stuff like that. But this has challenged me to play with colors, play with different combinations. I remember someone messaged me and said, "Oh, by the way, do you know I really love how you dress on your podcast?"
Aww.
I mean, there's been some episodes where I'll just wear a t-shirt and like slacks because I'm like, that's what I can give today. But you know, it's really challenged me to be like, oh, like try to be like girly, cross your legs when you sit, and you know, that kind of thing.
I think it was only once or twice that I thought about my outfit. In the sense that I was like, oh, I've worn this before. I'm sure if we all go back, you can see my...
I mean, I've worn this before. I just started different.
You can see my uniform in this podcast. You can see the things that are the outfits that are reoccurring.
Because you own them?
And I almost wanted to be like, oh, I've worn this before, get subconscious. And then later I realized that I actually don't really care. Like, I don't really care that much. I wish I cared more about like dressing and fashion, because again, I think I would look amazing in certain clothes, but I'm just like, I can't be... Not like I can't be bothered, but...
You do have a good sense of style, though.
Do I?
Yes. B, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's it. Learn to receive compliments. You'll get there, but please. You have very good...
Even the things
you have very good style.
Even the things that possible. The amount of times I've had to do this on this podcast, because I usually just be like, oh, and I notice how much I zone out.
Oh, you do a lot.
Like, I'm watching some of the things back and my eyes is just like, and it's like I'm listening, but it's like my eyes is
you're not visibly engaged.
It's just nothingness.
Yeah.
Like, because the thing is, my mind I can be here, but not here as well. So I noticed a lot of times I'll just be like, but I'm listening, but I don't know, my mind is just like, like gone.
I think it's even helped me argue better, because sometimes I know I can go off, especially when I'm passionate about something. I can go on and on and on and on. But also, I think it's what?
No, I just realized that that's something we I don't even know if we've learned how to do it. Stay on topic.
Yeah, but I will say that one of the things that I will actually give us a pat on the back for is that our podcast is very organic. It's not scripted. It's not like we're trying to play to the gallery. This is us.
I have
a very, very condensed version of us, by the way. Jesus.
Majority of the time, we don't come in with like, oh, what are we going to talk about today? Yeah. Like, genuinely, a good amount of the topics, we don't come in with like, oh, what are we talking about today? It's literally just, we sit down. By the time we finish saying, how was your week? We started like ra 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 ra.
I have a question.
That's why a friend asked us like, so
what's your niche?
What's your niche? I was like, we are just ordinary people talking. Like, that's literally the niche. We are just ordinary people talking, and obviously because we are Christians and the likes, we are going to talk about like
faith-based stuff, or it will come from a faith-based angle as well.
Because we live in England, we are going to talk about politics and things happening in England. Because we're Black, we're going to talk about that. Because we're Nigerian, because we're human beings. So we are just average, normal people, talking.
I have a question though for you before we close.
Oh, I closed already. Go on.
No, before so I don't forget. When it comes to this podcast, do you think you're authentic?
A bit too much.
No, not transparent. Do you think that based off of this podcast, they can say to a certain degree who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You think so?
And I think that's not really good. Because you see that thing you said about not transparent. If I wasn't authentic, I wouldn't be transparent.
You'd.
Yeah, I would things would be tailored or things would be said in the hopes of getting a reaction or certain things being said. That was season 1 where we said try to do media training.
A mess.
Didn't work. I still just come here and blab and, can they, what was the question? Would they be able to know what type of person I am? They know my financial issues.
Jesus.
They know my...
No, but that's not the person you are. So I'll give you an example.
It's part of who I am.
I will say... I'll say this. Okay, so...
They know that I'm between... From the rant about Father, they know that, it's not like he's not hopeful, but the guy is tired.
Yeah.
So you can tell that there is some element of hopefulness there. I guess I can tell that sometimes I am cheerful, but I'm not really that of a happy person.
Yeah. Would you say... okay, I think I want you to answer that question for me. Do you think I'm authentic? Or do you think that based off of who you know me as a person, do you think they know Van? But also...
No, I think they would only know a portion of you through this podcast.
Really?
I don't think they would know.
I love that. Thank you. Good.
You.
Good. So, I thank you, because I was like, good, that's the plan. Y'all don't know me like that.
That's the plan. Oh,
yeah?
See? Me.
No, because... But guess what? Guess what? They will get to know me as we build our community. But I did have 2 more questions for you. One is there a part of me that this podcast has made you see? And 2, are there parts of you that you feel like you will eventually get comfortable sharing as we go along? Do you think it's a possibility? So answer what's the first one I asked you?
Is there a part of you that this podcast...
Yeah, and then do you think that you're...
Van is very... It's not even organized. She is organized. But Van is almost obsessive about things being done a particular way. And as someone that's not obsessive about things being... I'm more like, output... And then I'll be like, why was this not done like this? Why was this not done like that? You will send Van and you say, please, can you go back and correct that? There's a full stop missing. There's a capital missing. I'm just like, you can let them.
No.
Can let it. And sometimes, some things will happen organically that maybe is not a mistake, but just it's just like a comma. Van will be like, no, correct it. It's like, Van, that's an organic move. You can just leave it. She's like, no, if, it started to do with openings. It's like, if the openings is going to be this way, let it be this way. Don't come one day and just change it and say, because that part was just natural, so you left it there. I'm like, but we laughed about something before the clap. So we do a clap to start the recording. She's like, no, don't put the clap. I'm just like, you can actually just let that go. Well, she's like, no. So she's very And I'm not one to, because I know that's how she work, I'm not one to be like, don't do that. But there are some times where she keeps going. And I think it's only once or twice I've been like, okay, this is getting a bit much. And she's like, And another time she went, am I overstimulating you? I was like, yes, please.
No, but I've actually learned to work with you as well, because one thing I've learned, how do I say it? Because I was always, growing up, I was always put in a position where, even till now, which I don't like, is that people capitalize on my strengths too much. So I got used to just going ahead to do things. So I literally have to, sometimes check in with people that, is this okay? Even when I'm on live stream, I'll be like, guys, please feel free to stop if I'm monopolizing the conversation, because I'm just used to getting things done, cooking on my own, cleaning on my own. I don't know how to work. So it's something I've had to learn, to be like, okay, how do I work collaboratively? It's very easy for me to do at work, because in workspaces, I work collaboratively, but privately, it's like, let me know if I'm talking too much. Let me know if I've gone over on a tangent. Let me know, because I might not know about that. But I would say that working with you has challenged me a lot because you also have your ways of working.
So you're saying I'm hard to work with?
Of course not. You just said the exact same thing to me.
Okay.
No, it's challenged me because we have very opposite
Different.
personalities.
Yeah.
Like you're very chill and I'm very hot. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Van is so on the job, fam. It's just like, bro.
It's just you might say it's a trauma response, but at the end of the day, I've just learned to just be. No, I was just excellent, but I if something doesn't work out, it will never be because I didn't try. It will never be because I didn't put my best foot forward. But I think for me, even to answer this question, I think you guys are starting to see that side of me. I don't want you guys to see me as too serious because I'm very unserious. I am. And I think that's why I like to put my serious side forward. Because I don't want...
So what's your version of unserious?
What, you think I'm a very serious person?
You just said I am very unserious.
I am.
You can have unserious moments.
Okay, I'll say it like this. I don't take myself too seriously. I'll say it like this. Because I have a very serious job, outside of that, I don't like to tie the world to my chest. And that's why I didn't want this podcast to become a job. That's why when I'm like having to do things, it's like, oh God, this is not fun.
Yeah.
I like when things are fun outside of my work, right? And I feel like, to be honest, my people on TikTok Live, they know me. Once it hits like 8, 9, you see me, I take the mask off. I'm literally like very like playful. But I also try to present myself in a certain way just because I also don't want people to think I'm this person that's, But I also, for example, I can be very, like I can have... I don't make like lewd jokes, but I can chip in a bit of cheekiness here and there because, that's just how my brain works. In fact, if I was to take my thoughts as it is in my brain and bring on this podcast, would have to be rated 18 because I can also be very like...
Yeah, no pun intended.
On the nose. Hence why...
No pun intended. Nigga, at this point, we know the pun you're trying to make, fam. Like...
But if I say on the nose, like I talked about the other time about... What did I say? And I got a message about, oh, you really talked about that. What was it? Was it the orgasm gap or something like that? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, yeah, we should talk about these things. We're adults. And a lot of us are indulging in certain... Anyone to each their own. I'm not here to judge anybody, but it's like, are we not supposed to talk about those things? Like, where's the line? Are we all supposed to pretend like we're not adults?
Dude.
That's not to indicate that I'm, because, I'm on my ones. But
you said, like, what was the other one? What else? What, if there are other parts of me I want to...
Yeah.
I think I show most... No, that's... Is there really anything of me that I don't show?
No. I think there's a difference. So I think you actually show your personality on this podcast. You just don't share information.
Yeah.
Is what I'm going to say because... This is
me. Really.
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
No, I'm not exactly where I'm supposed to be. No.
Shout out me. That's a gospel song, by the way.
It just is, saying. No, but I'm not exactly where I'm supposed to be. After that last episode, I'm not exactly where I'm supposed to be.
I'm pressing on the upward way.
That's not even the right song.
Okay, what was we singing?
The right song.
What do we sing?
I don't know.
Jesus, yeah, you have done it again. Jesus, yeah.
That's what I want.
I had my Jesus yeah week this week or last week. In a special way, what was impossible, Daddy? You made possible.
No, but yeah, I show
Jesus, yeah.
Oh, that's part of our personality. The whole sing.
We sing every episode. We sing every episode, but honestly...
Like, clip up all the song.
Oh, no, I am going to do that. Probably in 3 parts because we have like almost 30 episodes of just singing.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
It's been a pleasure.
It might not come, but Okay, never mind.
It actually might not. But maybe that's because we raised 20 million.
Wait, what? What are you looking forward to in this 2 months break of not coming here every week?
I want to shake my waist
We all know you ain't doing that shit.
I am. I'm going on holiday, and it's a girls' holiday, and I have bikinis. Oh. I've been going hard in the gym. Forget the fupa. It's coming. And please, my summer body is the body I have in summer. Please, I'm going to have a key. I'm going to have a time.
How nice.
So actually, this 2-month break, because obviously we record on Saturdays because we are working 9 to 5ers because we haven't hit our 20 million goal yet. So I'm looking forward to resting. Because you guys who have followed us since the second half of this episode of this season, yeah, we started end of September. Yeah, for those of you who were with us,
September. Wow.
Those of you who are with us will know that I lost.
Get 3 months break.
Yeah, 3 months. I lost my aunt in December, so
9 months already. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, that was in December?
Yeah, December. It's been 6 months. I lost my aunt 6 months ago, so I took on taking care of her children. And they're adults. One is 19 and one is 22, but they're still my babies, you know. I remember when they were both born, I carried them, you know. So,
some of your 3 children.
Yeah, some of my 3 children. And so because of that, my life has been very, very, very busy. So I am drained. Like, I think I've given everything I physically have to give in my personal and professional life. Work is good. Work, I think, will balance out a bit more. So I want to use this chance to recuperate because right now my weekends, if I'm not recording, I'm back in Ireland or I'm on a work trip or I'm catering. Yeah. So I don't rest enough. So that's why I take my exercising very seriously because it's a way for me to regulate my body. So in this next 2 to 3 months, I will rest. I wanted to say, anyway, I'll leave that for offline, but I want to rest. I want to recuperate and come back stronger. And I want to take care of myself more because I realized that my default is taking care of people. It's what I do. I take care of everybody and I suffer in the process. So now I want to take a break, look after myself, go on holiday with my girls. I also want to go on a solo holiday. I'm thinking France or Belgium. Somewhere nice.
Go to Antwerp. I'll send you a list of restaurants.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Yeah, so that's it. So it's been a great season. I made some new friends during the season who linked up with me via our comment section. Thank you to everyone who supported us. Our community is growing. I can't believe we have over 300 YouTube subscribers. Like, you guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much. On our TikTok, on our Instagram, our engagement is very good. We might not have like the best views, like in the hundreds of thousands, 200,000, but our engagement is solid. We have a good community that we're building. So we're expectant. So as we leave and say bye, please feel free to go back and rewatch. If you're not subscribed already, beg your pardon, please subscribe, like, all those things. They go a long way because what it also does is if you listen to our podcast, and you listen to other podcasts, it will suggest our podcast to the listeners of those podcasts that you listen to because you are a common listener. So they say, oh, if you like this podcast, you might like Battery and Belief podcast. If you like that podcast, you might like Battery and Belief podcast. And more importantly, I know we have great plans for season 3B. I want us to be guests on podcasts.
Oh, to go
as a duo. Yeah.
Podcasts.
I have, you know what? I'm going to tell Joseph to clip this. I have in mind the podcast that I really like and I want to be on as a guest with you, of course. Let's go Nigeria first. I said what I said and Menisms. I want to feature on both this podcast.
You needed to see. I don't think you saw when you watch this back. You just look at the reaction on my face as you
when
said.
You said Menisms. When I said Menisms.
When you said I said what I said, and then you said Menisms. you watched it back.
I saw the look on your face. I didn't miss it.
Oh, okay.
So those two, because those are the two I listen to that I would say I like, that I can kind of relate with. For the UK, I would say I really like the In My Opinions podcast. Oh, yeah. I like SB Live.
Oh, it's okay. I followed them when they first started. It's great to also see how they've grown.
Yeah. SB Live. What other podcast would I see myself on?
90s Babies?
90s Baby, yes. Yeah. I would love to be on 90s Baby. I mean, the one, the only one I don't want to be on, and I don't think would ever be on, because first of all, they are very, very on the nose, but also because I would lose my composure in the presence of a certain human being, is Shits and Gigs. Because that is one of my favorite podcasts.
Why would you lose your composure?
I'm also not.
I thought you were hard to penetrate.
I think I would make certain allowances for Mr. Dawodu. Yes. Sorry, I'm just joking. Please. Yeah, I think I would. I would not be able to cope.
Okay.
The things I would. I don't think it's good for his ego that he should know that people talk about him like this. I think it's very ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I don't think I would be able to. I don't think I would be able to speak. So I think from afar, I should get up, right?
Get up, please.
I should stand up.
You will be able to speak.
I should get up.
Come back. No, well, come back down here. Like.
Oh, I will. Sorry. See, this is what I'm saying. I can't.
I won't be able to speak.
I don't think if I bumped into Fuhad in public, I think I would just stand there. I think I would just, hello, hi.
Therefore, my hand.
Why? I'm a woman with hormones and burning loins, and I know when a man is fine, even though I hate to say those things publicly. Wow.
Stand your ground, bitch.
Wow. The beard, the chocolate, the height, the perfect build.
The height.
Yeah. He's not too tall. He's tall, and I think he's 5'10".
It's what, 5'10"?
5'10" or 5'11" or something like that.
Are we sure?
You thought it was taller?
No.
You thought it was shorter?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But, wow.
Isn't James short?
James is like an inch taller.
I thought Fuad was taller than James.
People thought that as well. But anyway, wow, what a man.
Oh.
Wow.
Fuad, there you have it.
Fuad, you don't have it. Just from afar, thank you for just being who you are. So that people like us can just have, some nice eye candy. The guy is fine. I'm so sorry. Okay, I would say cut this bit out, but I know that B won't cut it out. But I know a good thing when I see it. Anyway, so
I'm surprised.
Why?
I don't know, anytime my female friends do that over a man, I'm always very surprised.
Why?
Even my sisters.
Why? Do you think do you not think I have desires to do certain things to certain human beings?
No. It's just when they are this this man.
I don't get very giddy often.
Yeah, but I always just feel like, babe, stand your ground. Like, why are you...
I shouldn't even say this publicly, but once again, maybe because I'm so sorry.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this season.
I'm not clipping this for socials, am I?
Best of luck. We look forward to seeing you soon. There's going to be a break. There will still be content in between, obviously.
Yes.
But continue to engage,
And there'll be a lot more story action as well, so please.
Yeah.
And this has been challenging myself.
This has been 9 months. Wow.
We tried
9 months.
Till the end.
I didn't realize that we had gone 9 months.
A whole pregnancy could have happened. To term.
Well, thank God that it happened. But yeah.
I want nieces and nephews. What are you saying? Hurry up, bro.
I mean, nobody will beat us, to be honest.
No one will beat us, but do you think... Anyway, let's not.
Yeah.
But we thank God, because imagine adding kids to what is going ground.
Hey, that imagine one, having kids. I go wrestle God. God go break my hip or waist as he do Jacob. God go just do, we go na wrestle, but yeah. No, but seriously, guys, really, really thank you for chilling with us and supporting us.
God bless you all.
We appreciate it. And we're still doing it. Wow. Over 50 episodes, 2 seasons.
Yes.
We've committed at least 18 months in total
to this brand. We had a photo shoot. We have all those things. We have a team.
Yeah. So this should be interesting.
Yes.
And for the last time in this particular season and the next 3 months, please do like, share, and subscribe. Follow, comment, and all that beautiful things. And we will see you in and around the summer as well. Do you have any summer plans? Oh, you're going on holiday. I'm going to work. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Tot later.